Something that we'll actually experience later on this semester is 3D graphics software. This is kind of the latest rage. It allows you to draw images in 3 dimensions. And like I said, later in this semester, we'll actually work with a free 3D graphics software package. Computer-aided drawing, this is typically used in architecture or drawing plans. And if you've been to the movies recently and seen an animation, those are all typically done in a 3D graphics software. Video editing and DVD authoring is something that's also becoming very commonplace. Microsoft Movie Maker is an example of a video editing software where you can actually take sound and video and integrate it and actually edit what you're working with there. Educational software, that's anything that helps you do a new skill. You might have a typing program, something of that nature. Your reference software, this includes everything from cookbooks, telephone, medical, your encyclopedias are online. All of that is referred to as reference software. Accounting and finance software, your Quicken or QuickBooks, this helps you keep track of your monetary information. TurboTax, all those fall into the category of tax preparation software. And finally, a software suite is where you can actually purchase several of those categories we just mentioned as one price. And so you get a huge number of programs in one box. For example, if you bought Office 2007, depending on which version you would get, you might get Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, Publisher, and you're buying the entire suite of software. A special category of software is utility. These are typically part of your operating system, and these include your diagnostic tools when you install software, the setup wizards, any communications programs that can actually talk to your network, your antivirus, your anti-spyware. Those are all referred to as utility software. A device driver is a specialized piece of utility software, and what a device driver does is it talks to your peripheral devices. Remember, in our last chapter we talked about peripherals being anything you could plug into your computer. Well, the device driver is the software side of things that allows you to actually communicate with those devices. With the Windows Vista and 7 environments, we also have something called widgets. And these are typically little special programs you see on your desktop, like it might be a clock, it might tell you the weather, it might scroll your photographs, it might be a sticky note, but these are all little specialized programs that kind of hang out on your desktop. With all software, just like with music and other things, you have a software license or license agreement. And this is a legal contract that tells you how you can and cannot use your software. When you purchase software, you get what we call a EULA, or End User License Agreement. And when you install the software, you're actually agreeing to the terms that are found within that actual end user agreement. And it tells you specifically what you can and cannot do with the software. A shrink wrap license is one that as soon as you open the box, the license goes into effect. And the other type is an installation agreement, and that's that the license goes into effect when you actually install the software. Software is bound by copyright protection. There are several different classification. Commercial software is the ones that you go out and you buy in the store. Shareware is a try before you buy. The owner retains the copyright. Freeware is software you can download for free, but there is a copyright holder. Open source software is given for free, and they include the code with it. Public domain software is free, but there is no copyright holder. Typically, this is stuff that falls into the copyright has expired or the person has chosen not to honor that. And demoware is really just a version of the software that doesn't have all the features enabled, that just gives you an idea of what the software does. You can also get different software licenses. A single user is just what it says. You can buy it and then you can use it on one person's computer. A site license is one that is used, for example, if the college here purchased a site license, we could put it on any computer that is owned on site. A multiple user typically would say that you can install it on X number of computers. So you might buy a version of it and it tells you can put it on 3 users. And concurrent is the number of users at one time that can be using the software.